Ever wondered what if it was like if you actually came to meet the father who never even knew you were around since he divorced your mother? Well, you're about to find out as I do another TV log of another '80s show that's celebrating an anniversary. Let's talk about Silver Spoons, which is turning 40 this year. This is a Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews TV log. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D. Back again with another TV log. And today I'm going to give to you another show that's celebrating an anniversary. This is a show that's turning 40. This is a show I never did get to see as a kid, but I'd heard of the show. And then soon I got to see it on the net and what have you, and on TV as well. Anyway, the show is about, I'm about to talk about, well, well, a wealthy playboy and his relationship with his young son, who was a product of a brief marriage between the dad and the boy's mother. But he's unaware they had him until he came to live with him at his big old house. Well, you're about to find out, as today I bring to you in this TV log Silver Spoons. Silver Spoons was an American family sitcom that originally premiered on NBC on this day, September 25th, 1982. It was produced by Embassy Television, who had recently started producing shows that were still currently big at the time, like, let's see, The Facts of Life, which was also on NBC, as well as CBS's hits One Day at a Time and The Jeffersons. Oh yeah, and Archie Bunker's Place. The show is absolutely really good. Now, the show was created by Martin Cohan, Ben Starr, and the late Howard Leeds, who would later go on to create Small Wonder. Now, of course, Leeds also had worked on The Jeffersons, The Facts of Life, and One Day at a Time, plus other shows. And let me see. One of the developers of the show was David W. Duclain, who would later go on to create Punky Brewster. Duclain was also an executive producer for the first two seasons. Embassy Television produced the first four seasons, while the newly rebranded Embassy Communications distributed, presented the final season. And the first three seasons were produced by Lightkeeper Productions, who would later go on to produce Punky Brewster. Anyway, now here's how the show starts out. In the pilot episode, we start out with a young boy named Ricky Stratton, who arrives at the mansion of the father he has never met to introduce himself, move in, and get to know him better. Edward Stratton III. He epitomizes the phrase overgrown child. He has never taken responsibility for anything in his life, including his toy business. Eddie's Toys, it's called. Ricky recognizes that his father needs to grow up. Edward thinks his son is too uptight and needs to have more fun while he's still young. Now, throughout the series, we meet some other characters, including his father, Edward Stratton II. An intelligent, well-to-do patriarch and industrialist whose demeanor starkly contrasts with Edward's and seems more similar to Ricky's at first. Throughout the series, the comic tension arises between grandfather Stratton's belief that people with money are obligated to make more money, and Edward's belief that money should be used to make people happy. and Ricky is often caught between the two, wishing only for peace and harmony within the family. Then we see Ricky's mother, Evelyn Bloodhorn, excuse me, yeah, who appears in a few episodes. I'll mention who plays him in a little bit. Now, Edward and Evelyn's romantic relationship led to a week-long marriage. Now Evelyn has remarried and placed Ricky in a military boarding school. When Ricky arrives at the Strand residence, Edward is stunned to discover that his long ago brief marriage produced a son when he expressed incredulousness because he wasn't married that long. Ricky pointed out it doesn't take that long. At first, he sends Ricky right back to the boarding school. Later, he dresses up as a swamp monster to take Ricky out of the school and back to the mansion to live with him. The mansion is stocked with arcade games, and a scale model freight train runs through it. Boy, yeah, it's kind of considered to be like a precursor to Pee Wee's Playhouse, except without the zaniness and characters and what have you in that show. You know what I'm saying, folks? Edward exhibits his childishness and playfulness in many ways, such as performing a little dance while the Pac-Man game plays its theme song that happens in the first season. Now, Strand's personal assistant, Kate Summers, is often the voice of reason, and her role adds tension to the show and provides incentive for Edward to act more maturely, at least sometimes. And the two's will they or won't they relationship gives way to a wedding about halfway through the third season. Now, during the series' early years, Ricky befriends bad boy Derek Taylor, smooth talking cowboy JT Martin, and nerdy Freddie Lippenkuhlman. They get into a lot of trouble and learn many childhood lessons along the way. Leslie Crambaum has a major crush on Ricky, whom we see in some of season 2 and one episode in season 3. Edward's original attorney was Leonard Rollins, who departed after the first season and was replaced by the aptly named business manager Dexter Stuffins, who was somewhat stuffier and more erudite than Leonard had been. Dexter remained throughout the rest of the series and was joined in fall 1984 by his hip breakdancing nephew Alfonso Spears, who became Ricky's new best friend. Once Ricky, Frey, and Alfonso were in high school in season 4, their cycle was completed by Brad, a reintroduction of the type of bad boy character similar to that of Derek during the show's earlier years. And that year, Kay and Edward adjusted to married life. Kate's doddering uncle moved to the Strand mansion, but only for a few episodes. Anyways, now you know what this show is like. After it had been on NBC for 4 seasons, but it was dropped. But however, it resurfaced in syndication for a 5th and final season. After a total of 116 episodes that were produced and aired during the 5-season run, the show ended in 1987. Now, the show had been aired on NBC on Sundays. Let's see here. Now, this has also been shown on other networks such as the superstation WWOR, and Nick at Night aired some select episodes. FamilyNet aired reruns. That's now the Cowboy Channel. Now Antenna TV started airing this, along with a little switcheroo at times from its sibling channel, Rewind TV, but Antenna now has it again. And GAC Family now had recently gotten the rights to it. The series is currently available for streaming on the Roku channel and Tubi, with select seasons though, and CTV streaming service CTV Throwback in Canada. Now for our cast of characters, we have Ricky Schroeder playing Rick. Playing Edward Strand III is Joel Higgins. Playing Kate Summers is Erin Gray, whom that same year would be in the Kenny Rogers film Six Pack. Yes, the same year this show premiered. Leonard Lightfoot played Leonard Rollins in the first season. Playing Dexter Stuffins is Franklin Seals. And Alfonso Spears is played by, can you believe it, Alfonso Ribeiro himself. Now, for recurring cast members, we have Ray Walston, who you know him best from My Favorite Martian, playing Kate's Uncle Harry in season 4. Jason Bateman, long before he became a big star in movies and before he even became a hit on The Hogan Family, another show on NBC, well, but of course he was on when it was originally known as Valerie, played Derek Taylor. Bobby Fight played JT. Corky Pigeon played Freddie. Billy Jacoby played Brad. Christine Belford played Evelyn. Georgie Eileen, who would later go on to do, who also did voice acting work. She voiced Princess Sarah in Hanna-Barbera's underrated 1986 tune Wildfire, played Leslie Cranbaum, and playing grandfather Edward Strand II, John Houseman, who most people know him best from The Paper Chase, the movie and the TV series. Anyway, I've seen all 116 episodes, and this ranked as one of the main 80 shows I had seen in their entirety, along with Small Wonder, Punky Brewster, and Charles in Charge, Rags to Riches, and Mr. Belvedere. Now, Sony released the first season in 2007, but as of these last few years, it's been discontinued and it's out of print. And it's unknown if the remaining 4 seasons will be released. Not even Shout Factories even put them out. I know, due to certain music issues, I bet. But anyway, and so it was best known for its theme song Together, which was pretty good at first, and then it got changed to more dancier and later on, then kind of got more an updated pop sound for the syndicated run. But anyway, I think Silver Spoons is really good. I thought it was pretty fun. So anyway, let me go ahead and give you a little shots of the cast. Now here's a look at the original first season. You can see young Rick Schroeder's in the middle. At the top is Joel Higgins. You see Erin Gray and Leonard Lightfoot. Yeah. And here's what it looked like for the restaurant, starting from season 3. Here we see right there next to Joel Higgins, that's Franklin Seals, and right by Rick is Alfonso Ribeiro. Yes, long before he even played on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and of course he's hosting America's Funniest Home Videos as of this moment. Anyway, yeah, pretty good cast. So now you know about Silver Spoons, and now I ask, what did you think of this show? And I would recommend this show if you're into fun stuff like this. This is a show I would recommend. Anyway, let me know what you thought about Silver Spoons and if you've ever seen it. Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And next time I've got another TV log, and it's another show that turned 40. It's a show that came on the same network this did, NBC, and that will be, I'll put it to you this way. It's got the Hoff in it. Who's the Hoff? Well, just wait and see, okay? I don't want to give too much of the details away. So anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like this, check out these other previous TV logs. In the upper left-hand corner is a TV log I did for My Two Dads, which was a later hit on NBC. The upper right-hand corner is the TV log I did on Full House, which also had an anniversary. Both shows turned 35. Or if you'd like something else, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the TV log I did for Small Wonder. In the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the TV log, then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.